Hey, good morning. We made it to Dale, Indiana. We're at a rest area. Parked along the shoulder here where you're not supposed to park. No parking signs all along this little where everybody parks. It's a little before 6:30. Everyone's still asleep. I didn't realize the times have changed. I think we had to roll the clock backwards, right? Was it backwards? Can't keep wondering why I keep waking up earlier than my alarm. So I Googled it last night, and I think it rolled back on October 4th or 5th or something like that. Man, I sleep so good in that truck sometimes. If it weren't for those goddamn dogs climbing all over me. I forgot to mention yesterday, before we stopped and got a shower at that Love's, I booked us a load going down toward Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to be picking up a Mack truck. A Mack tanker truck from an auction going down towards Memphis. It's not actually Memphis. It's can't remember the name of it, but it's like right around Memphis. Covington, Tennessee. So there might be a problem with that. There's a ladder on the back. The ladder sticks up, and they don't know how much it sticks up. So the person who's bought the truck has given us permission to let all the air out of the tires if we have to get it down to hauling height, legal hauling height. I'm hoping it's a ladder I can just unbolt off the back of that thing. But I don't know. I've never really paid attention to those things. So I guess we'll have to see when we get there. Kind of a little bitty rest area, and in the reviews it says it's really hard to get in and out of those spots. So I mean, it was obviously full last night when we got here, so we didn't even have an option, so we had to park where we did. God dang, that's a good looking truck. I'm really liking my T680. Rides good. The automatic transmission is nice in traffic, and it's nice in an emergency when you need to slow down, because that thing can downshift and slow down so much faster than I ever could in the Mack. I mean, it could be the disc brakes, but I mean, I'll be honest, like in a panic situation, like you don't really have, there's chickens here, you don't have time to properly downshift. Sometimes you just have to push in the clutch and push on the brakes and pray. That's crazy, there's chickens here. But that and that engine brake on that thing is like a million times better than the Max. I wish it had more power. I believe the Mack pulls better than that thing. Hey, chickens. Hey, where are you guys laying your eggs? I need some breakfast. Show me where you lay your eggs. In here. Wouldn't that be funny to find their stash of eggs? It's had to have come from like a house around here, right? Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's go get these trucks dropped off. I think we still have 2.5 hours. stopping and getting that shower costs us a lot of time, so we've got to book it. Alright. These guys. I think it's the paperwork's up on the dash. Alright. Trucks are off. Hi, fat butts. You grab them to get them to sign this paperwork. And then we gotta go pick up a Mac. A god dang Mac truck. Alright. Trucks are signed for. We gotta go pick up this Mac. So, probably wait on Lita to get in here to talk about this, but this finance company, man. This finance company strikes again. The nightmare of this company. So we went through Currency, and they're basically just a brokerage, and I don't think it's their it is their fault. They messed up some of the VIN number stuff. It's their fault. But on top of that, we get an email from the actual finance company, which is AMUR. I think it's AMUR. Wait on Lita to get in here because she knows more of the facts. Here, this trailer up is AMUR, AMUR, right? It's AMUR. Okay, so like I told you guys, we had to send them a copy of the insurance. We had to insure this truck almost 2 weeks before we even took possession of it. Well, we get an email from them the other day saying that they've sent a letter to our house and something about the insurance. So Lita calls them up. She's like, hey, we're on the road. I'm not at home. What's this letter saying? And I think you end up getting somebody that basically explained, hey, you might not have enough insurance on this truck, or we don't show any insurance on this truck. We're like, Lita's like, we sent you a copy of the insurance. She looks through the email. She's like, oh, yeah, I see it right here. We'll go ahead and put it towards your account, right? Am I explaining that right?
Yeah. I mean, they have to send it to another company that evaluates the insurance.
So, yeah, might have to speak up. They send it to another company that looks over the insurance. And if we wouldn't have called them and they wouldn't have put the insurance that we had 2 weeks before we picked up the truck towards our account, they were going to charge us for their insurance. Oh, I need to punch this next one. Alright, so anyways, they were going to charge us their insurance on top of our truck payment because somebody at their company didn't open the email and put that insurance certificate that we sent them for the account of this truck. So they let us go and pick this truck up without their records actually showing that we had insurance on this. And then they get back to us, was it today or yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday, saying, hey, you don't have enough insurance on this truck. You need to get this fixed or else we're gonna charge you for our insurance on this truck. And I'm like, what are they talking about? You guys have had this certificate of our insurance now for almost a month. And now you're coming back and saying that this insurance isn't enough? What is your guys' problem? We went and picked this truck up. We showed you guys proof of insurance. And now you're saying it's not enough. what is wrong with this company? So now we had to go back to our, we went back to our insurance company, right? And we're like, hey, we need more insurance on this truck. And they're like, well, how much more do you need? So Lita wrote back to this finance company and was like, hey, how much more do we need? And they can't answer a simple question of, what more insurance do you guys need us to show on this truck for you guys to be happy with the amount of insurance that we have on this truck? Like, all of this should have been gone over before we even picked up the truck, before we were even approved for the truck. Like I told Lita earlier, like, what if this whole thing revolved around us getting this truck, whether or not we can afford the insurance and the truck payment and all, right? Like, our insurance is $1,000 now. Our commercial insurance that covers this truck for $55,000 and to do our cargo and everything else is $1,000 a month. Then the truck payment's $1,400. I mean, what if we were like running their numbers like you're supposed to and been like, okay, all right, so we can afford this if our insurance is $1,000 and our truck payment's $1,400. And now they're coming back and being like, your insurance isn't enough. You have to put, what was their word? Comprehensive and collision, I think is what it was. I don't know why we don't have that already. Or maybe our insurance company just didn't like put it in the insurance system or whatever. But it's like, what happens now if my insurance goes up $400 a month? Like, that's a big hit. Like, all of this should have been gone over long before we even picked up the truck. You guys had our certificate of insurance for 2 weeks before we picked up this truck. A big part of me just wants to tell them, come get this fucking truck, because you guys have been an absolute nightmare with this thing. Come find the truck. And I'm gonna run the tires off of this thing before you can find it, because you guys have been a nightmare. What a nightmare. They're supposed to do this. This is what they do for a living. And they've dropped the ball so many times. It's crazy. You have a stop sign, Chevy. You better stop. All right. We're gonna go pick up a Mac. Oh. We'll see you guys there. All right. We have made it to Holiday, Tennessee. Unfortunately, this is a load that I will not be able to show you guys. Me and Lita have decided that it's in our best interest to not make this load public for self-incrimination reasons. So basically, we're on a load right now that's going to take us over to where we headed, baby? Covington, Tennessee. Haven't got another load after this. Hopefully something pops up. When I looked at it the other day before coming, it looked like it was doing decent. And now, not so much. Is this the 3 drop? Yep, 3 drop. I don't know. We're here at the 1-9er truck stop. Is that what this is called? 1-9. It's basically a pilot, I think. Just went and got fuel. I want to sit down tonight and figure out what kind of fuel mileage we've gotten so far. Let me see how many miles we've driven so far. I'll get all this all figured out. And we'll figure out the fuel mileage up to this point. So we dropped those trucks this morning, and then we ran over to let me see where we picked these things up at. Williamsburg. This is Williamsburg to Covington.
take a picture of the VIN plate.
Drivers must have VINs on BOL to get paid. Did you see that?
That's why I had to write a BOL
Yeah.
out, because we can't use his, and we needed to get a picture of the plate, the actual VIN plate.
Well, it is, says it's 8:15. We still haven't eaten dinner. We gotta figure something out, huh?
Do you want a pizza or something?
Oh, figure something out. What else are there are options?
Shrimp.
Shrimp or pizza. Alright, I don't know how much more I'll talk to you guys with this load. We'll see you later. Alright. So since our first fill up, we've put 7,616 miles on this truck. And we've used 1,161.96 gallons of fuel. 7616 divided by 1161.96. 6.55 miles to the gallon. That's not very good. Because we have DEF on top of this too. And a lot of these miles is us empty. Going back and forth to pick up the trailer and stuff. 6.55. Wow, I was really hoping it'd be better than that. I was thinking we were up in like the 7s or 8s.
Heavier truck, right?
That doesn't mean anything. Alright, so I'm an idiot. I counted our first fuel up, and our first fuel up was to just get our tanks full for the first time, which would bring it to, instead of 1,161 gallons, it would be 1,013.91 gallons, which would make it 7.5 miles to the gallon. God, that's so much better. I was freaking out. I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, I've never seen us at 6.5 miles to the gallon. But yeah, I can't include our first fill up, because that fill up is what got us to the full tank to begin with. All right, guys, we got unloaded in Tennessee. I'm sorry I couldn't show you this load, man. I can't take a chance, you know. It is what it is. We're on our way to pick up another load at a power plant going to Columbus, Ohio. Obviously, I'll be able to show you this one. It's supposed to be some construction material. Where's it going, Babs? I heard you say like a rental company.
United Rentals.
United Rental? This metal's going to United Rental?
That's what it says.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's a shame, man, because that place that we just dropped was pretty freaking cool. So, anyways, we will see you. Where are we picking up that woman? It's like 100 miles worth of deadhead.
Johnsonville.
New Johnsonville,
Yeah.
Tennessee,
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio. All right, we'll see you there. All right, we just arrived. What's funny is this is on the exit that we stayed at last night. So we basically came right back to the exit where we were, and now we're at the power plant here. And Lita thinks she's seen a sign that says no animals. So We have the curtain drawn. And the dog's back there. I bet you this is our person right here. Yeah, long panels. Okay. Oh, my wife just went in the bathroom. She'll be right back out. Okay. Figures the second you run to go take a leak, huh? So it looks like we're getting those metal things on those trailers right there. Supposed to be 42,000 pounds. Going back to a United rental. I don't know what those things are. Is it like a bridge?
I don't know.
I bet it's a bridge they put together. That's what it kind of looks like. We got to go put we got to go put up our ramps. All right, I guess everybody's at lunch, and then they got to move that crane over there. Guess they have to load these metal plates with that crane. She said they were gonna go grab a forklift, but I guess it's too heavy for the forklift. This is probably the 2 loads. The broker said she had 2 loads. Picking up the same place, going to the same place. What you think, woman? What? I said, what you think? Everybody going to lunch. Golly, it's windy. Everybody going to lunch every time we get at a job. Or break, huh? Yeah. Doesn't matter what time we show up. It's 11:30. If we'd have showed up at 12, they'd have been at lunch at 12.
I mean, it seems like everybody's at lunch all the time, so.
Except for us. Let's start this AP up. We'll make some lunch. Oh, you bitch. You guys go lay down. Go. You go lay down. Go on. You're not supposed to be up here. They're not supposed to know about you. Go, fat butts. You guys go. Go. Go lay down. Jerks. Alright, we're going on almost an hour now, and they said it would be 20 minutes. Isn't that what she said? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes. There's nobody here. It's 12:35. I don't know how long they get for lunch around here. I mean, I think you should be able to take an hour for lunch, don't get me wrong. Oh, it just sucks. So this goes to Columbus, and then I just grabbed us a load going.
Stop whining.
Oh, it didn't let me save it. Oh, it didn't let me save it. Look, it's saying no load is no longer available. I know, that's why I was trying to save it. Going back to Kentucky. Some crane mats. 40,000 pounds of crane mats. We've been seeing a lot of new brokers on the board.
Maggie, stop.
I would say 80% of the brokers on the load board right now are new, and the factoring company won't work with them. This guy is one of them. But he claims he's going to do a same-day ACH.
tiny.
So I guess we will see how that turns out. I don't want to get screwed on another load, but there's nothing out there. Mackie does not like these curtains. She doesn't understand why she has to be back there. I think they would be okay up here in this area. Like, we're not back in the actual power plant. This is just like a pickup yard right inside.
What a jerk.
What's going on back there? I got the air conditioner on back there. It's nice and chilly back there. What could possibly be the problem? Do you need water? Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty, Mackie? Are you thirsty, Fat Butts?
I just gave you guys water.
Are you thirsty, Mac? They'll lick their lips if they're thirsty. Are you thirsty? Fat Butts thirsty? No?
I just gave you guys water.
If I gave you a treat, would you shut up? Oh, Fat Butts knows that word. Are you gonna be a good girl? If Daddy gives you a hot dog, you'll be a good girl? If I give you a treat, will you be a good girl? Oh, it's so dark and scary back here. Here, let's turn on a light back here for you guys. Oh, is that better? All right. Are you gonna stop crying? Huh? Well, if I can get them out. Here you go, Fat Butts. Here you go, Mackie. It's a little baby hot dog. That's a good girl. All right, woman. What's going on up here? You filling out carrier packets?
No, they just asked for a W-9. They didn't ask for an MC cert or anything.
Really? Really? Eat me some cookie dough. A lot of people, a lot of guys have been complaining that they can barely understand me in this truck because it's so loud. This Cummins is so freaking loud. It's like 5 times louder than the Mac was. Oh, and in a previous video, I weighed this truck. And I was showing that we could do less with this truck than the Mac. Someone mentioned that this Cummins weighs a lot more than the Mac. So I looked it up. And this Cummins motor weighs like 600 more pounds than the MP8. I feel like I screenshot them. All right, so the MP8 weighs 2,676 pounds, and the Cummins weighs dry. It doesn't give me the dry weight for the MP8, but the dry weight, system weight, 3,152 pounds for the X15 engine. And I'll be honest, man, this engine's kind of a dog. It's a dog. A lot of it's my gearing. You know, I don't know what gearing I had in the Mac.
Hey, what is wrong with you?
She's being so whiny.
Why are you whining so much? She wants to get down and see what's going on.
Come on up here, Mackie. They can't throw us out now. Go sit in the seat. Go on. Go sit in the seat over there. Come on.
go, Fat Butts.
She just doesn't understand why she can't come up here. And
You're okay, Fat Butts.
we've been having issues. I just put out like us JB welding that radiator. That went out last night. And a lot of people were like, just go buy a green APU. Bro, those APUs are like $13,000 plus. $13,000. You guys think that like I'm made of money or something? That I can just go out and dump another $13,000 on an APU? That is insane to me. If you guys are making that kind of money in trucking, man, hook a brother up. I'll come drive for you. I'm making more money off of YouTube right now than I am off of trucking. Easily. Well, I guess we gotta sit here and wait. I don't know.
Nothing going on. There's nothing going on.
I don't know. They got these big tubes here. Maybe some of you guys will know what it's for. Look at all those big tubes that they got. And they got a bunch of these yards set up. As we were coming in, look, there's a bunch of tubes over there. They got piles of stuff piled up. They're getting ready to do some work out here. I don't think this is a nuclear power plant. This is in New Johnsonville, Tennessee.
What is wrong with you?
Bust you up. Bust you up, girl. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. That cookie dough went down the wrong way, Mackie. Get you some.
Take it easy on the garbage.
Oh.
Whatever's easiest for you. Alright, bye.
It just says long panels.
Weight is going to be your not so friendly.
Yeah, this is supposed to be
Monica Fitch. Yes, sir. And there should be a dozer up there at the security shed. Bring him down to the way down the road.
40,000 it says?
40,000. We'll have to catch weights when we're going to load you with a crane.
Okay.
Because they're fucking too heavy to load with a forklift.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
those
I think she
panels right
pointed
there,
to those right there.
Like, you may get 2 panels.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like 16,000 a panel.
Yeah.
We'll get you 60, we'll get you closest to 40 if we can get you. I mean, I don't want to get you over.
I'd rather be under than over.
That's right. We're going to set that crane up. He's coming down and getting that crane and move that crane over here.
Okay.
We just got to leave you enough room between that trailer and you.
He can
to get
swing
that
it.
crane in there.
Okay. I'll let him set up and tell me where to go.
All right. Give me a few minutes. He'll
Yep.
be down here.
Okay. Didn't you guys order a truck? How does nobody ever know what's going on? Well, good morning. We made it to a little place in Sparta, Kentucky last night. It's basically just a dirt lot next to a gas station. Not sure I ever showed you guys this load, man. We ended up loading that thing up and they took so long. I think we were there for almost 4 hours. But this is it, man. It's 3 steel plates. Supposed to be 40,000 pounds. There's some type of concrete forms for doing like large concrete jobs. Oh man, I went to bed so angry last night. Just these roads, man. These roads that they make us drive on that we have to pay for. I don't know what road it was, man, coming up into Kentucky, but I was screaming. Let me see, we're on the 71 right now. The 71 was rough. The 64 was rough. Like, I was mad. It was beating the shit out of our equipment. And I just need to know who I need to sue or who I need to send the bill to, because I'm sure I'm so tired of our government stealing our money. So bad. The roads were so bad. I can't believe it. Maybe some of you guys will know, like, why is it sometimes like you're riding along and they'll just cut out like large square sections out of what seems to be like a perfectly good interstate, and then they'll come back and fill it in with concrete, and then those turn into those boom, 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 those bumps you have to run over. Man, I was mad. All right, let me go take a leak. They might have good breakfast here. Anytime we stay at a place like this, these little places that don't have to have a truck stop because there isn't truck fuel or anything like that, like, you know, this is just a gas station that allows trucks to park here. I mean, obviously they got food and stuff in there, but I try to spend money with them, man, just to like say thanks for allowing us dirty old truck drivers to park next to your lot. Don't walk in that, Mackie. Hey, don't walk in the, get out of the mud. What's wrong with you? So Lita's in there picking us out some breakfast right now. I've got the front chain on this thing and the back chain's a little loose. So before we leave out, I'm gonna have to tighten those down. Boy, when they set this thing on the trailer, that trailer said, ugh. But it's legal weight. I don't even know if it's 40,000 pounds. Honestly, my gauge on my truck says that my drives are at like 22. So I'm thinking it's not even quite 40,000 pounds. It didn't feel that bad. But yeah, those roads, man. The roads were absolutely disgusting. I was so mad. I'm so tired of having to deal with that crap. And there's no avoiding it, man. It's just the roads. And it's not even like the roads are old. It's like the roads went to the lowest bidder, which they do. And the guys that built the roads have no idea what they're doing. Almost like the Biden administration when they got into the office. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like, I'm not going to talk about it. Anyways, see, it's stuff like this, truck drivers. Like, they let us park here, and you guys just back your trucks up here and just throw your trash out on the ground. And then places like this won't let us park anymore. What? No way. driver's side frame. Nothing. Nothing on the driver's side frame. Don't have it. Damn, we're pulling out of this little gas station thing that we stayed at last night. And I get a phone call from Mark. British Mark. He used to have a little YouTube channel. He's a tanker driver. And he calls me and then it hangs up. I was like, oh, he must have butt dialed me because it's kind of early. And then he calls me and I answer. I was like, hello. He's like, hey man, can you hurry up? You're blocking me. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm behind you. I'm like, you're shitting me. He stayed at this truck stop or this gas station last night, and we didn't even realize it until this morning when we're both pulling out. Damn, I wish we had more time to bullshit.
When possible, making a turn, then take the second.
He said he seen the truck go by, and he's like, where have I seen that sticker before? Then it hit him. That's funny because I told him yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, we talked. Told him we were headed over to the Memphis area. He's like, oh, me too. I was like, maybe we can meet up over there. And then we never did like reach out to each other. But then we both ended up staying at the same dang place. I invited him down for Thanksgiving. I invited him down for Thanksgiving last year, but he ended up going somewhere else. So I told him again this year, man, come on down. If you need somewhere to go, let me know. All right, we're gonna hit the road. We got 2.5 hours to get there. We will see you guys there.